Hello everybody, how are you? I'm Karen Barno. Welcome to my Facebook Live today. I was kind of thinking, just, going through life and reflecting. If you had to choose one thing, you could give one thing a try for the next 6 months. Career-wise, company-wise, open your own business, what would you do? All your expenses would be covered. You wouldn't come out of pocket for anything you made or any contacts or anything that happened in those 6 months you got to keep. So a magic genie shows up in your backyard tonight and says, hey, for 6 months you can try anything in the world. What would it be? Because I'm always interested with people's answers, because really the fact that you're alive on this planet, you're already ahead of the game. Because when you think about the odds of not being alive, when you think about the moment of conception, the odds weren't really in your favor that you were the strongest little swimmer, but yet you were. So you've already won that area. You live possibly in a country or in a world where, with universal laws and spiritual laws, you can pretty much create everything you want. What would you do for 6 months? And there's no strings attached, no trick. You can start your own company, you can travel the world, you can learn how to knit. I don't know where that came from. Although I did used to knit, as a child. Probably a lot of people don't know that. My mother was a big knitter, and she taught us all how to knit. And because my mom was left-handed, she was able to teach me. She was one of the very few people, because when I was growing up, being left-handed was actually considered a hindrance. I couldn't play flute, and I couldn't learn how to play flute because I was left-handed, and all the music teachers were right-handed and they couldn't figure out how to teach a left-hander. I mean, seriously, how hard could that be? I learned how to golf because, again, my mom was a left-hander, so I just did what she did and it was all good. But what would it be that you would choose? I really digressed there, huh? What would you choose to do if nothing held you back? If you could do anything. And now the genie's not saying you'll be successful. The success part's completely and totally up to you. But isn't that how life goes? I mean, how successful you are or how unsuccessful you are is dictated totally and completely by you. I mean, people be like, well, this bad happened or that bad happened. Maybe so, but everybody has bad. Not, you look at people and it's like, wow, her life must be beautiful. Nobody has a perfect, beautiful world. Everybody has bad taking place, whether it's in the background, whether, who knows what it is. Nobody has an idyllic life for 80 years. Just isn't how it works. With the good comes the bad. And it's how you manage the bad that's really the most important thing. It's how you deal with the negative that gets put into your pathway. Do you let it cripple you and paralyze you, or do you say, okay, it's one more thing, but I can overcome this, because you're steadfast in your goals? And sometimes I wonder if that's, where we're missing the boat, is goals. That maybe people don't have powerful enough goals. Maybe people don't believe enough. That's why I gotta say I love the holidays, because in the holidays everybody believes. Everybody watches the Hallmark movies, and who doesn't love the Hallmark movies? Everybody watches the Hallmark, and boy meets girl, and boy always gets the girl, or the girl always gets the boy, and the kids always end up with mom and dad, and the horses are great, the dogs are great, everything's awesome. Doesn't matter what happens. Even when they have like the girl that's in love with the one guy, and she goes to another town and meets this other guy and falls madly in love with him. Even the guy that got dumped in the beginning is happy about it because he met his spiritual person. I mean, I love Hallmark, and I love the holidays. I just wish we could figure out a way to keep that positive feeling going year-round. But instead we get caught up and embroiled in all the hate and all the anger, and it's just no good, no bueno. So getting back to, if you could pick one thing that you could do for 6 months, and like I said, if it's to start your own company, you'll be given the money to start your own company, you'll receive a paycheck, whatever it takes to do what you want to do. What would you do? What would it be? Let me know below. And if you're watching this, give me some hearts and likes and shares. Share this to your friends. If you have comments, please let me know down below. Thank you for sharing. If you're on my Facebook channel, give me a subscribe. I'm still at 18 That's a slow sludge, that building that YouTube channel. If you're on my website, give me a shout out on that as well. So let me know. You've got 6 months to do anything you want, and all your needs will be met for 6 months. What is it that you'd pick? Thanks a lot. Bye, guys.